Hello everyone, welcome again. Today we are going to solve a security engineer role, which is OWASP API Security Top 10 to 1. In task 2 we have some questions. They are simple. You can find the answers from these texts. Let's read the first question. In the LinkedIn breach June 2021, how many million records were posted by a hacker on the dark web? It is 1 million. And is the API documentation a trivial item and not used after API development? Of course not. We use it almost every time we need it, and of course we need it a lot. I understand the API is okay. Here we have some questions, and to solve these questions I will read all of these parts. How does it happen? Our first vulnerability is broken object level authorization. How does it happen? Generally, API endpoints are utilized for a common practice of retrieving and manipulating data through object identifiers. Broken object level authorization refers to insecure direct object reference, which creates a scenario where the user uses the input functionality and gets access to the resources they are not authorized to access. In an API, such controls are usually implemented through programming in modules at the code level. Like the impact, the absence of controls to prevent unauthorized object access can lead to data leakage and, in some cases, complete account takeover. Users or subscribers' data in the database plays a critical role in an organization's brand reputation. If such data is leaked over the internet, that may result in substantial financial loss. Of course, we have some conclusion of our attacks, and people think at the beginning the damage of a cyber attack has to be about financial or some virus or some and etc. But another important thing is here that is reputation. You can think like that: if you don't trust a company, you don't work with that company, and if you don't work with that company, of course the company lost some money, lost its reputation, and lost its reliability. So it's really important to protect our reputation in cyber world. Anyway, let's continue with practical example. Bob is working as an API developer in company MHT and developed an endpoint API role 1 user's ID that will allow other applications or developers to request information by sending an employee ID. Let's copy it. Of course, we have to go there. Sorry, now copied it, and let's go there. And now, as you can see, it didn't work. Why? Because our method is post. Let's make it get and send again. And now, as you can see, we have the information of user 1. Our information ID is our ID is actually 1, and we have the Scott's information. Okay. So let's read this question. Suppose the employee ID is an integer with incrementing value. Can you check that through the vulnerable API endpoint the total number of employees in the company? Of course we can. Let's make it 2. And now we have a response which is belong to the Alice. And now let's make it 3. We will have a response again which is belong to the Bob, but after 3 we don't have any user. And the answer is 3. And what is the flag associated with employee ID? Let's make it 2, and then we will see it. It is this one, and our username for employee ID 3 is Bob. Let's continue with vulnerability 2, which is broken user authentication. Let's continue let's read the practical example part. Bob understands that authentication is critical and has been tasked to develop an API endpoint API rule through user login V that will authenticate based on provided email and password. The endpoint will return a token which will be passed as an authorization token header to this one, okay, to show details of specific employees. So we can think like that, if you go to this address, you will need a authorization token, and according to that authorization token you will get some information. Bob successfully developed to login endpoint. However, he only used email to validate the user from the user table and ignored the password file in the SQL query. An attacker only requires the victim's email address to get a valid token or account takeover. So the thing here is that our tokens in our accounts, and we can reach that information with just a simple email address. So if I know Bob's email address, I can take his authorization token. If I know Alice's email address, I can take her authorization token. To avoid this problem, to solve this security problem, we will need some extra security mechanism like passwords, like MFA, which is multi-factoring authorization, or like I don't know, maybe biological ID or physical ID, anyway, or something we have. So in the VM you can test this by sending post requests. Let's send here some post requests. Now 500 internal server error. It's because of our method. Let's make it post. Now send it, and now as you can see, incorrect username and password. So actually it says here and password, but it doesn't validate with a password. It needs only a email address here. So let's type here admin, which is our examples, but I can't use this, oh my god, again. So I will do like that. Anyway, we will do it, no problem. Okay, I will just need questions here, but before go there, I need this sign to copy, and let's type it here, and this one, I think. So let's now send it. Okay, something here wrong here, and no, sorry. Of course we have to do this like that. Actually, was it email or username? It is email. Okay, but let's send it like that. Okay, let's send it like that this time. And now as you can see, I did here, the passwords are written, so I'm not in the correct place. And now as you can see here, passwords is written, but we don't have to write passwords because our system checks only usernames. And if you type here a username which exists in the database, you can take this information belong to this email address. And now as you can see, I have the token of admin, so I can use it to go to places like I don't have normally I don't have permissions to go there, but with this token I can go admins places. I can reach admins information. Anyway, in our questions, can you find the token of HR? Of course I can. Let's type it here, HR, and now I have the HR's token. And the answer is this one. To which country does sales belong? Okay, this time I will here type here sales, and now I have the sales token. I will copy it, and our user details in this URL. Okay, and I will paste it here. And as you can see, I don't have respond here, any response here. The problem is that is about our it's not show here. I will show here. I will show to you, no problem. Okay, I will have to add an header because I stole someone's authorization token and now I have to give it to the system. Okay, and I can do this operation like that. I will add a new header which is called authorization token and paste the token. Oh my god, really? So where is it? Login. Was it login V? Copy. Go there. Yes. I will copy this token and paste here. Okay, and now I have to go user details. Oh, it's not like that, it's different. No, actually it's true. User details, and now I have to add this token here. Now I will send, but there is something wrong here. Maybe I have to add password too. Was it password? Yes. Let's type it anything. Okay, does it has to be get? Yes, because we are not giving any information here. We are trying to have some information here, so we are making a get request here, and as you can see I have the information of sales, which is its ID is 3 and its email is sales@mhd.com. The operation is like that. I've stolen the token of these email addresses, and then I will add an header. Add a header here. I added header here, which is called authorization token, and paste the token here, and then send these requests to the server, and server checks my headers and so they are a token, an authorization token, and used it as validation, and then give the information of this authorization token. I mean, the authorization token belongs to someone. It belongs to someone, and the server gave me that someone's information. And the question was asking a country. It is China. And here, is it a good practice to send a username and password in a GET request? No, because it's not safe, because when you use POST request, our browser doesn't hold a cache, or doesn't hold the information of these credentials in this request. And I think POST request tries to hide the credential informations. It has to be like that. Anyway, let's continue with vulnerability 3, excessive data exposure. Here, Bob was tasked to develop an endpoint for showing users comments on the company's main website. He developed an endpoint, a payroll tree comment. Okay, and our comments are giving so much information, as you can see here. Device ID or latitude or longitude is not necessary, but it is given. So it's an of course it is dangerous because it gives information about the system we use, Android 12, and our location. Anyway, Bob, I think, fixed the problem and create a new rule. Yes. And now let's read these questions. What is the device ID? A value for post ID 2. I will copy this address. Come here. Paste here. I will make a get request here. No response. Is the certificate valid? What are you? So let's delete it and send it again. Oh, ID. Let's make it 2. Sorry. No response. Is the certificate valid? You click to no. I won't click here. A payroll comment we a payroll. But where is my yes, it's wrong because my address needs something more. No, it is true. And now, as you can see, I have the device ID of of this device or this person and geographical location of this user. And the answer for this question is iOS at 15 411. Sorry. To which country does sales mht.com belong? Sales? Okay. No, sorry, that's fine. What is the username value for post ID 3? Let's make it 3 this time and send it. And now, as you can see, username is hacker / and this sign. Should we use network level devices for controlling excessive data exposure instead of managing it through APIs? No, because it is better we use APIs because it is built for that. It is built for that, and maybe network level devices cost too much money than APIs. So the money, the time, the speed of our system, cost of our system, speed of our system, really important for companies and of course for developers, and I think APIs are built for that, and so we use APIs to solve these problems here. Of course, maybe we will need network level devices, but our first choice is of course APIs. So first part of this room finished. See you in the part 2. I hope I could help you guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for your time, and don't forget to subscribe my channel because we will be better and we will do it together, I believe. So see you.